This lesson is systems of equations, and the goal is to solve a linear system using matrices. What you should understand by the end of this lesson is that when you solve a system of equations, you find a set of values that replaces the variables in the equations and makes them both true, or each one of them true. The solution to a system of equations is when you find the point where the lines intersect. For example, if I was solving the system of equations, the solution would be at the point where these two lines cross. Now in Algebra 1, you may have done this algebraically by substitution or elimination, or you could have done it by graphing. But I'm going to show you how to do this on the graphing calculator, and it's really, really easy. So we are going to look at these two equations, and we are going to put them into our graphing calculator by using matrices, and I'm going to show you how to do that on the next video.
Alright, so here is our sample problem, and when we start, we should always start with a reset calculator. So 2 plus 712, and clear the screen. Now we're going to enter, we have two coefficients of 1 and a constant of -6. We have a coefficient of -2, 5, and a constant of -16. And I'm going to enter those into a matrix. So I push second, matrix. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to do 2, A and B. So I'm going to edit A. And in this first one, I'm going to put our coefficients. So I have X and Y, and I have two equations. So my matrix is going to be 2 by 2. So at the top, I'm going to put my first coefficients, which is 1 and 1. And underneath, I have -2 and 5. That's our first matrix, 1 and 1, -2 and 5. Now I'm going to go to second matrix again, edit, go down to B this time, and now I'm going to make a matrix and put in my constants, a 2 by 1. This is where I'm going to put my constants. They have no variables, -16, -6, and -16. Now I'm going to find my point of intersection. I hit second matrix and press enter for A, hit the inverse button, times, go back to second matrix, arrow down to B, and enter one more time, and that gives us our point of intersection. X is -2, Y is -4.
All right, here's our second one. Here's another system of equations. Again, it's going to be really easy to do. Even though the X is on this side, all you have to do is put it into your calculator and change the sign of the number in front of the X. And I'm going to show you how to do that again in the next little video. Here's our second problem. So we're going to do the exact same thing, except our X's are on the other side. And it's real simple. We're just going to enter them into our calculator as positives, and these are our constants because they have no variables with them. So second matrix, edit, enter. It's a 2 by 2. We're going to enter the X is X is 6, Y is 1. We're going to enter 7 as our X, and 1 is Y. Now we're ready to enter our constants. Go back to second matrix, edit, down for B. It's a 2 by 1. We had a 9 and 10. Go back to second, or quit, mode and quit. Now go to second matrix, enter. We're going to multiply that times B. Enter and enter again. And that gives us our point of intersection, which is 1 and 3. And here's your practice 1. Practice 2. Practice 3. Practice 4. Practice 5. And practice 6. This is when you could be using systems of equation in real life problems. If I wanted to know at what point would the blue cab company become cheaper, I could graph it, or I could do this anyway, but after I drive 3 miles, the blue cab company becomes cheaper. So this is when you would use a system of equations in real life. You're now going to show me your 6 practice problems and go do the lesson on IXL. That's the end of the lesson. Have a good day.